Hi, so we're back at it. We've been a bit AWOL for a couple of weeks. Too busy with Christmas, too many things on, but we need to get this wedding outfit on the way and nearly finished. So this is part 2 of Jade's wedding outfit. We have the waistband on. We've cut the waistband twice as big as the one in the pattern because we want quite a wide waistband. Jade's going to tuck her top in, so that helps hold it in, but it looks a bit more glamorous. So I just want to talk quickly about what to do with the seams. So for me, and it's just what I believe in, that's all. We always press the darts to the side seam. So there we have the back dart going to the side seam. We have the front dart going to the side seam. We have the side seam overlocked together, and we have the side seams going to the back. So it's really important when you make things to sew in the same direction. We talked about that last time. And to iron in the same direction. So ironing and pressing in the same direction. Now when I was taught to sew, I now do everything differently because I do what works for me. So I think if you iron to the back, your seams to the back, if you iron your darts into the side seam, the garment sits better. In a pattern, they tell you to iron the darts to the middle. But for me, that seems to be running uphill on your body. So I think the darts sit better if you iron to the side. So then we sew one layer of waistband onto the top of the pants, and we are using the waistband on the shiny side, the fabric on the dull side. So we have sewn that waistband on to the waist. We have pressed some interfacing tape down the back where the zip is going to go. Interfacing tape we sell by the truckload. It's just a fine little interfacing that irons on, presses on with a steam iron, and it helps stabilise where you're going to put your zip. So it comes in black and white, and we use it all the time. It's really cheap, but it helps give you a professional finish. So I've ironed the tape on, overlocked the edge, pressed a seam down the back. So you can see that, a nice sharp seam that has been pressed in. It's a continuation of the back seam. So then we're doing an exposed zip. So the exposed zip sits on the outside of a garment, hence it's exposed, and you stitch the zip on twice, close to the teeth and close to the edge, and you fold the bottom of the tape in. Now on the other side, you have to have your folded and pressed seam close to the teeth, but not over the teeth. If you have it over the teeth, you won't be able to zip it up, and it'll catch every time you try. So, and when I stitch it on about a size 3 on your machine, not too small, and hold it taut when you're sewing. So all in the same direction. Okay, so this is the top from the inside. Looks quite ugly at the moment, but that will pass. So I've fitted Jade at the side, and we're taking the side seam in and giving it some shape. Jade has quite a sway back as well, which we have to deal with. But I have sewn some satin binding onto the armhole. So I've cut extra pieces off the armhole. This is the extra piece I've cut off, front and back. I have made the pleats wider, and that pulls it all in and makes the armhole wider. So we talked about last time how we've straightened off the armholes and dropped them down. So it's making it more of a V shape on the side, which looks great. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy I've changed the gathers into tucks, and I've brought the middle in further and I've brought the back in further as well. So running the sides in gives it some shape. Now we have decided, or rather I've decided, that the neck is too narrow. It should be a sophisticated looking high neck. So at the moment it just looks a bit puny. So I am going to make another neckband on the inside, and I'm going to lengthen it so that it's a little bit higher and more flattering. So that's where we're at this stage. We've fitted it, we've got the armholes ready, we're going to sew up the sides, we're going to add another neckband. It's looking good and it looks fantastic with the pants, so I'm really happy and it's well on its way. So after Christmas we'll finish it off and off she'll go to the wedding. So Happy New Year. Bye.